train is coming. Coon train is coming.
What about black on black crime?
Coon train is coming.
Where the white women at?
Train is coming. Coon train is coming.
All white peoples ain't bad.
Coon train is coming.
We is our own worst enemy.
Coon train is coming.
What about black on black crime?
Coon train is coming.
Where the white women at?
Coon train is coming.
All white peoples ain't bad.
Coon train is coming.
We is our own worst enemy.
Well, guys, I'm back one more time. I'm that dude from South Carolina they call Drummer 1980. I hope you're having a good day today. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why. Because after all, remember something. Happiness is an inside job. Did you hear what I just said? Happiness is an inside job. And it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, I'm back today again with another reaction from my man, King Flex. We're going to talk about a few things, guys. I'm going to call your attention to the screen because you know what we do here. And if you don't know, this is a good example. All right, let's go.
Now, we got to talk about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj went to Turning Points USA. She went to their event. She was up there with Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk. And a lot of the Barbs, they feel a certain way about it. A lot of the Barbs feel a certain way about it. They feel betrayed because Nicki was saying something like, it's okay to be a boy. And okay. A lot of stuff she said I kind of agreed with. I'm not hating on her for being on there. I mean, you should, whatever your political position is, that's fine. There were some issues that I had, though. When she was kind of pandering a little bit when she was saying, she was kind of alluding to the whole theme was whites shouldn't apologize for being white. And there was something about, as a beautiful Black woman, we shouldn't have to make others feel bad about themselves if you have blonde hair, blue eyes. So it was a lot of white caping, It was a lot of white caping. Let me play a little clip. Of what I'm talking about, family. What Nicki was saying up there, where she was kind of doing some white splaining a little bit for them. Okay, hold on. This is her. All right, fair use. Hold on.
We were not being represented and not being admired for our beauty. If we felt like that as Black women, why would we want to do that to other women?
Okay.
Why would we now need to make other people downplay their beauty?
Okay. Who's making somebody downplay their beauty? That's she's really pandering to that alt-right thing. She's pandering to the whole whites are the real victim narrative.
So that we can feel, no, that's not how it works. I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes to downplay their beauty because I know my beauty. Do you understand? It doesn't bother me that a woman feels and says that she's beautiful. Why shouldn't she feel that? Why have we gotten to a point where certain colors or certain kinds of people have to be afraid of loving themselves and loving the way they look? Like, isn't that wild?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now that's pander babble. Oh, as a Caribbean, she come in as a Black woman. Oh, no, as a Trinidadian Caribbean. All right, as a Trinidadian, because that whole theme was, it's okay to be white. So she was they gave her like a script to go with.
Guys, let me ask y'all a simple question. Have y'all ever heard anything as such the likes of this? Somebody putting on white women because of their beauty or they got a different eye color. Where is that even coming from? And she get up there and she literally is doing all of this projection and pandering and butt kissing and sucking peanuts and clicking everything and lying. Say they know you're lying. See what they do, guys. They have to get their mouthpieces and their puppets and the people that took water from, they have to get them to say it. Who is Nicki Minaj? This is the same woman that was talking about Foundation of Black American Icons, wasn't it? Huh? Look that up. Talking about Rosa Parks and all these other people. We haven't forgot. And anything that she says, I take it with a grain of salt, just to be honest with you. And On another note, if she talking about she's so beautiful, well, why you got on a face full of makeup? Oh, God, huh? I'm back. This how I'm going in 2026 right here. This is the content that you're going to get right here from me. If you're so beautiful, why not show us your natural beauty? You're made up. It's called make up. Listen at the words. Make up. Not real. False. A lie. Illusion. You understand? Not real. If you're so beautiful, hair coming all the way down your back, that ain't your hair. Guys, who really listen to Nicki Minaj? I don't care about nothing about no barbs and all that, because I got a lot to say about Nicki Minaj as a person. But I'm going to get into that further down, all right? Let's get back.
It's okay. Whites shouldn't feel like victims for being white. And kind of that's the little theme that they were going with. So people are questioning, why did Nicki go on here? But we got a lot of people in here. Shout out to everybody in here. People are questioning, ladies and gentlemen, why? Hold on. Let me get myself on here. My bad. Let me get back in here. My bad. So like I said, family, people are questioning, why did Nicki go on here? Let's throw some thoughts out. Why do y'all think she went on there for real? Why y'all think she went on there? What was this really about? My conjecture, and this is my conjecture, ladies and gentlemen, it's just my conjecture. My conjecture was that this is like a direct political and cultural clapback at Jay-Z and Roc Nation. That's one thing. Because, why has she been going after Jay-Z and Roc Nation? She's been kind of clowning them. She's been going after Jay-Z online for a long time. And she understands that, Jay-Z, Roc Nation, they're really clicked in with the Democrats. They're really clicked in with the Democrats. And did they mess her money up? Did they mess her bag up? Yeah, because she was talking real greasy. So sound like they kind of messed her bag up. Her tour, what was going on with her tour? Wasn't something going on with her tour where the bag was kind of messed up? Yeah, this is definitely a clapback at Jay-Z, Roc Nation, and all that stuff. This from my conjecture. And looks like she's trying to campaign for another bag. All right. Looks like she's trying to campaign for another damn bag. Somebody said she came here at 10 illegally. Did she come here illegally? What's up, Jay Bo Diesel? Nicki's looking for a white ally against us. Oh, she needed for delineation. Interesting. But she haven't found. So is she an illegal? Did she come over here illegally? Because I've heard that before. I don't know how true it is. But did she come here illegally as a child? Is that true?
Family, let me go ahead and put this bug in your ear real quick. When it comes to Turning Point USA, we all know what that organization is about. People try to say, well, Trump, this stuff been around before Trump. Don't let people just relegate it to just Trump. Nah, it's on both sides of the aisle, okay? It's the donkey and the elephant. Both of them are animals. Oh, God, did you catch it? Did you catch that? They both animals. Beasts at heart. Do not be fooled. Anytime you see a black person hanging around a crowd like that, just know they compromise. There is no need to have no conversation. The only reason why I'm doing this video is just to point out the obvious. Now, some of y'all may not know, but you got people like Myron Gaines and all of these people hang around these alt-right guys and these Nazis. And they are literally coming out being brash about it, being candid. And that's what I like. I like an honest white supremacist. That's what I like. They trying to make it like somebody is doing something to them or they are put upon, woe is me. No one is doing anything to them, guys, but they have to be a victim. They have to Jedi mind trick themselves into thinking that, oh, black people doing something to us. You can't name one thing black people doing to white people as a whole. Now, if you want to do the inverse of that, we can have that conversation as well. But I guarantee you, you don't have the information because there is no information. Black people haven't did anything to white people collectively as a whole. Now, you might have one black person that might do something, but he's quickly disarmed and discarded. I am talking about they have political systems, judicial system, legislative system, entertainment branch, the army branch, the military arm, the political arm. You understand? Do you see the difference? They have things in place, even if it's a straight up lie. Like whenever they say Diddy, I'm not no friend of Diddy. I'm not a friend of Diddy. I don't care nothing about him, to be quite frank. You literally have people talking about he was trafficking kids. And I'm like, what? I'm like, well, I didn't see that. He beat Cassie. He wasn't charged for that. He was charged for something else, guys. See, this is what you get into. Now, I'm not a friend of these celebrities because you know what they have to do. They have to walk through certain doors and have to do certain things that most of us probably wouldn't dream of doing, where some of y'all would, because some of y'all will sell your people down the river just as quick as I'm blanking at you. Some of y'all just terrible people, just horrible human beings, just to be honest. And that's just the long and the short of it. But we know what they have to do. And look at how Nicki Minaj have to sit up there and have to pander like that. I can't see how she look herself in the mirror, guys.
That's a question. Okay. Now that's the thing. She got arrested in London a while back. So we do know, yeah, she definitely wasn't born here, but she did come here as an immigrant. She's always said she was an immigrant. I just wasn't sure if she came here legally or illegally. Some people said illegally. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But family, what that sounds like, she's getting in good with this administration so that she don't get rounded up, because she would be a good target. That'd be a big fish. Oh, that'd be a big fish. So sounds like she's kind of pandering to them so that ICE truck don't pull up to her crib. All right. Now, you know, she's a Caribbean immigrant, legal or illegal. She might be here legally. She might be here legally. I don't know. But still, with this administration, they don't give a damn. If you in that immigration database, you know, it can go either way. If you're in that immigration database, that thing can go either way. So these immigration laws, they're getting real strict right now. These non-FBA immigrants, they're instinctively responding by signaling this over-the-top loyalty to the right, you know? So all of that law and order, and you're aligning with conservative nationalism, and you're distancing yourself from problematic Black political spaces. It could be immigration protection. We don't know. Or it could be, ladies and gentlemen, it could be shock value. It might be just marketing. Again, I think she feels like she's been canceled by some of the liberal outlets. And this whole shock thing, you know, getting on here, she know that it will get headlines. The shock value is there. And, you know, shock value is like a marketing engine. You know, controversy equals relevance, you know? So she understands the modern entertainment economy perfectly right now. Outrage is distribution. And right now you got other female rappers killing the game right now. Cardi is killing it. Glorilla is killing it. You know, Sexy Red is killing it, whether you like her or not. You got other female rappers out here that's really, what's old girl? Breesky, what's her name? Take Me Through That. I mean, she just saying 5 words and she got it popping. Well, 4 words. So yeah, man, there's a lot of other female rappers out here doing their thing. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, you know, her husband, he's going through some things allegedly, and she might be trying to secure a pardon for him if something goes left with him. If something goes left, she might be trying to secure a pardon.
Family, I'ma just be honest with you. And I know some of y'all probably gonna hate me for this, But you know I stand on business, right? I don't care one way or the other, just to be honest with you. And you caught me on the right day. I don't care nothing about no female rappers and all of those stuff and male rappers, because it's a detriment to the community anyway. We used to understand, and we understood and overstand. Whenever that you let something continually go into your ear gates, you might not know it's affecting you. It might not be outright and brash and in your face, but subconscious, you will start acting it out. That's why the mother of learning is what? Repetition. Repetition is the mother of all learning. Now, learning could be positive or negative because learning is neutral. It could be something positive that you learn or something negative that you learn. This ratchet stuff, this used to be something that was kept over here in this little section over here. All right, fine, cool. But our ratchetness has become televised and mainstream. You understand? White people porn stars, they keep them over there, over here. Black people porn stars and ratchet behavior, they put them out for the world to see it. Because you know why? Because you the salt of the earth. Because everybody would start emulating you. And we know that. We know it. Some of y'all don't understand yet. But I know. Trust me, I know just as soon as I'm sitting here black. That's why they have to get you to do it. You understand? Because you are the culture. They have to get you to do it. Then everybody else follow suit and then commercialize it and take over it. Because the object of the game is they setting the stage for something, guys. But I'm not going to go too deep off into it, but I don't care about no female rappers. This is the same woman that say that she have some people living inside of her. Where I'm from, we call that demon possession. Roaming and rolling. Yeah. And it speaks out doing rap. See, y'all don't understand. It's deeper than what you say. See, family, most people don't understand this. They think it's just entertainment. You a fool. You are a fool. Anybody with any sense know, in the climate that we in, if you don't know nothing else, you should know something is wrong with this. The women messed up, the men jacked up, the children jacked, but yet, that is labeled as success. You a fool. Just because somebody got some money, that is successful because they got some money? Well, okay. By that metric, watch this. By that metric, you shouldn't say that to the white supremacists then. Because how they getting it is wrong. And you know it's wrong. Huh? How they getting it and how they oppress people doing it, they could say, well, I'm just trying to survive. I don't care nothing about this ratchet. People talking about drugs and clubbing and doing this. Everything got to be something in darkness all the time. Nothing could never be good. It's always something negative. Fight. Percocet, Lorcet, flossing on other people. It's one big breeding ground of confusion, and we all know who the author of confusion is. These people are vexed with demons and all kind of stuff, but I'm not going to go too far. What you heard her say, I heard Beyonce say it as well, that something takes over her. What is taking over you? And I know some of y'all believe in the ancestors. Let me tell you something. If that was true, the slaves that was wrong and did wrong and horrible would come back and kill every white person on the earth, if that was true. And I know what y'all gonna say, well, I feel something sometime when I go to certain places. You are a spiritual being, yes. You can feel things, but there is no ancestors coming back. There is no ancestors coming back. Once you die, that's it. When people say, well, I can feel something. Let me just tell you this real quick. There is something that's called familiar spirits. And you have to know, if you know, I'm from the South. I know about voodoo. I know about roots. I know about all that stuff. This is where Dr. Buzzer from, guys, okay? So nobody can tell me nothing about no roots. I just don't talk about it. But I got people that used to practice in my family and all that. People outside of my family. I'm from the South, you guys. I'm right here near Charleston too now. Charleston is an hour and 30 minutes away from me, okay? And not only in Charleston, it's everywhere across South Carolina. down in Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, everywhere. Family, there is something called familiar spirits, right? A familiar spirit, that's what mediums tap into to get their knowledge from, to open up their third eye. That's how they can tell you, well, your mama came from the other side and she said to go up under the couch and look up under the second pillow. And there is a piece of paper that's how they know stuff like that, because there is a spirit that is assigned to you. Watch you, study your behavior and all that. They can tell you things about yourself. And then you wonder, oh, how can they know that? Don't you know the devil got power? He has power, but he don't have all power, but he do have power. That's what mediums tap into, demons, because the devil will always emulate Christ, always, but they always do the opposite. That's why God is the lamb, the devil is the what? The goat. And this is what Nicki Minaj and people like her is, the Judas goat. A Judas goat is used to lure the other goats into following them to the slaughterhouse.
So there's a lot of theories on as to why she went up here with this rhetoric. Also, listen, there's a wide open lane over there. So did Cardi album flop? Okay, all right. I still hear it on the radio. She's an undocumented immigrant. Okay, she revealed that. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I heard her say that she was an undocumented immigrant. All right, somebody just looked it up. Yeah, Lola Brooke is out here. Yeah, Nicki, how old is Nicki? 40 something? So look, listen, the shelf life for a female rapper, I mean, she had a great run. Nicki has had a great run, but hell, these young girls up here coming in the game, you know? So yeah, what you got to do now, you got to be a legacy artist to tour to get your bag up. And now she's beefing with Rock Nation, and the tour money ain't really coming in like that from what I'm assuming. You know, she's going to have to get another bag somewhere. And right now there's a lane open in the far right circles, in those conservative circles, for a negress, particularly a Caribbean negress, because Candace Owens has gone rogue. All right. Candace Owens, the Caribbean negress, she's going rogue on them. And I like that. I ain't got no problem with Candace Owens going rogue on them. All right. But yeah, there's a lane open right now for some melanated woman who can go in there and try to act like they're the spokespersons for Black women. Well, as a Black woman, I feel that women with blue eyes and blonde hair should not be marginalized. See, that's why we don't need non-FBAs acting as our spokespersons. Yes, Candace is Caribbean. Yes, she is. So let me show you all a receipt, because a lot of folks don't believe that. All right. This is Candace Owens. She tweeted this back in 2019. Today, I'm studying why Caribbean immigrants far surpass Black Americans in the terms of economic success. If America awards success based on skin color, this wouldn't be possible. All researchers conclude that they are simply more driven, meaning Caribbeans. I'm of St. Thomas descent, very proud. So there it is right there. All right. So I don't want to hear all that half shit. She threw us under the bus, threw Black Americans under the bus, and gave props to Caribbeans. All right. That's Caribbean talk. All right. And they can never show all of these gains. Yeah. You show a stat with household incomes. That doesn't mean that you're just making more money. That means there's more Negroes in the house. Yeah, that's tether talk. Yeah, you can never, when they start talking about all of these financial gains and all these financial laps that you're running, and I'm not trying to dump on some of the immigrants and all that, but y'all not going to lie. We're not lying. We ain't going to do that. If you doing all that, show it. Where are these neighborhoods where you balling out? It's because 20 people live in one house. So yeah, the household income is going to be higher. There's more people working really low wage jobs. And all of that adds up if there's 20 or 30 people in the same house, whereas foundational Black Americans, we don't have all them people in the house. But foundational Black Americans, you got to get your ass out of there at 18. You might, if you're going through some hardship, one or two of you can come on back to the house if you're going through some things. But we We ain't trying to have a whole bunch of adults up in an FBA house. Huh? Let's be real. FBA houses ain't got a whole bunch of adults up in there like that.
Candace Owens. Yeah, she seemed like she's crashing out. And guys, do you notice everybody's just pushing her up? But the minute she get into some type of conundrum or something of that nature, everybody gets quiet and she can't even see it. Oh, it looks good for the time being. But you best to believe, like all the people that came before her, have she not learned? You stay out of them folks' business as far as trying to divide them and do all that. That stuff don't work, man. Now, it would be one thing if she was fair and balanced. It would be one thing to go on Turning Point USA for Nicki Minaj. And then she was kind of pushing back and was fair and balanced. Wouldn't have a problem with it. To be honest with you, she might not speak like us, but still, as far as keeping things balanced, okay? But most of the time, when you see a Candace Owens, a Nicki Minaj, you notice they're going to always be leaning. They're going to have a slant, a bias to them. Not one of them, all of them. Like the Byron Gaines, like the Stephen A. Smith, like the Roland Martin. They all talk the same way. They might be on the left, they might be on the right, but they all wrong. You heard me? Candace Owens is a Caribbean, and that's fine. We don't have no problem with those people, as long as you respectable. I mean, nobody don't have no problem with you. But now you come over here talking crooked. Yeah. We are going to say something, and I'm going to continue to say something until I die. Yes, we don't share the same experiences. Similar, yes, but not the same. And that's fine. We two different cultures, and that's fine. But when you come over here talking about you doing better, well, our question then becomes, okay, why couldn't you do that at home? Because we couldn't be left to our own devices. Oh, you best believe. We have a proven track record. When you leave us alone, towns start sprouting up. Stores start popping up everywhere. That's why they have to always encroach on everything you're doing. Everything you're doing, the Bible even say they hover over you like an eagle. And that's mighty funny that the European nations, most of them have eagles as their symbols. And okay, Esau will make his home amongst the stars. Oh, see, we can talk, but I don't want to scare some of y'all. Make his home amongst the stars, Elon Musk. But that's neither here nor there. But guys, tell me what y'all think about Nicki Minaj, Candace Owens, and the climate that we in. You see what's going on. Nobody can claim to be ignorant at this point because everything is readily available at your fingertips. It's all over social media. It's everywhere. So we don't have time with people putting on blinders and all that. No. Get over there on that side then. Because you in the way. You taking up space for somebody that's willing to learn. Okay? You forfeit your position. Move over. Kick you out the car. All right? This is it for today. Shout out to King Flex like always. He always do phenomenal work. Y'all go support the brother as well as the other new black media, Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, all of them, Black Alpha, Afro Elite, all of them guys, all right? Until next time, peace.